What's up, guys? It's Prophetess Nadidra, stopping through with a little run back. Didn't I tell y'all they don't know what to do with y'all? Didn't I tell you they so confused? They don't know what to do now. So now they're trying to pick a fight with you because all the other weapons have failed. They failed at getting you fired. They failed at doing things to cause you to be homeless. They failed because they thought you were them. They thought you were one of those people that were so desperate that you'll settle for just about anything. And that failed too. So now they don't know what to do. The only thing they can do is pretend to be happy for you. I'll give you an example. You have a landlord and a group of people, they're all kind of connected, that's been doing everything possible to put hindrances and stumbling blocks in my way out of jealousy and envy, which is stupid. I think everybody has some level of beauty, some level of smarts, some level of talent, some level of gifting to offer the world, right? The only thing that makes you ugly is how you carry yourself. The only thing that makes you ugly is your heart, right? That's how I measure beauty. That's how I see people. I mean, you can have hair all the way down to your butt crack and have the bluest eyes and be gorgeous on the outside. But if your heart is bitter, broken, and ugly, and you wake up to do evil, and you wake up to just wreak havoc for other people because you feel like you can, you are an ugly person, right? So that's how I look at beauty. So that's why, as it relates to me, it's not a thing for me to be jealous of another person, another woman, another man, another ministry, another prophet, another evangelist. None of that. Like, I don't want your oil. Some days I don't even want my own oil, right? And so, but not everybody thinks the same, and some people, they live to tear down other people. They wake up, they go to bed plotting and planning, how to wipe the smile off of somebody else's face, because how dare you smile and how dare you have something and you got a similar story as me and I'm not smiling. People, they're sick. They think like that, right? But now they don't know what to do. They done sent the death spells. They done tried to come after you, come after your children. They done sent their grandchildren, children's children to come after your children. They have done just about everything that they can to try to wreak havoc for you, and there's absolutely nothing they can do. I have a landlord. She was teaming up with some of the witches and warlocks and some of the people that were coming up against me, both in the physical and in the spirit. You know what I mean? So information and stuff back and forth, or what she thought was information, trying to stop me from renting in other places, tried to ruin my reputation, tried to get in my way, tried to do a lot of things. Okay? And I had to call today to give an update as it relates to some things that I got going on, some things that I have planned. And all she could do was pretend to be happy for me. But you see, be careful hopping on these hate trains with people. Be careful hopping on these smear campaigns with people, because God has a very strategic way in making y'all look stupid. Because now people are starting to question them. Well, I thought you said she was this, that, and the third. Well, I thought you said he was that. I thought you said they were such and such and such and such. Well, we did our investigation. We can't find anything. We don't have anything to prove this. You see? Hopping on hate trains and stuff out of jealousy and envy. Because these people that's been coming up against me, they can't tell you a thing that I've done to them other than the work of the Lord. And maybe they didn't like some of them hard messages that they had to receive or listen to. But other than that, they don't have anything that they could say that I've done to them other than stand. And see, they're angry because you're still standing, while their teeth is falling out of their mouth and they got to run back to the dentist every couple of weeks because even the partials broke. Let me tell y'all something. God don't play. Not only did he make some of their teeth fall out their mouth for the slander that they sent my way, but he broke the partials. He said, since you want to lie on my prophet, since you want to talk about my prophet, since you training up your little children of the corn to keep trying to attack and destroy even the children of my prophets, I'll break your partials. Since you want to be partially saved, partially righteous, partially mine, partially right, partially delivered, let's see if we can break them partials in your mouth. And then you can walk around here gapped up, because you ought to keep your mouth closed when you're talking about God's children. Since you want to be partial, how about we leave this side of your skin clear and clean and the other side partially melted? Since you want to be partial. See, these witches and warlocks, what's on the inside of them is starting to come up on the outside. And things are happening to them. And they're trying to figure out why is my skin all melted up? Why all this acne won't clear up on my face? Why I got this and that going on? Why all my teeth and stuff falling out my mouth? What's going on? Because you keep your mouth closed. You keep coming up against God's people. He told you, leave. Didn't I tell you to touch not my prophets? Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. But see, some people are so arrogant and stuck and stubborn. They're so hell-bent on seeing you cry and broken and belittled. And y'all relax. Because God's people, we're not desperate for anything. We're so patient and so calm. What's for us is for us. Everything that the Lord spoke and said that we're going to have, we're going to have it. If he got to move some things around and get some people out of the way, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. Now, who going to stop him? You? You can't even keep your roots in your teeth clean and free of debris and bacteria. But you think you're going to get in God's way. You can't plant water and keep a seed alive to save your life. But you think you're going to get in God's way concerning his people. The arrogance, the pride. See, these people done teamed up with people. They done went behind your back calling your friends and who they thought was your boyfriend and who they thought was going to be this and that in your life, and gossiped about you and spreaded so much rumor and so much discord, thinking that they're hurting you. But you are already in a place where you don't even need those things. You don't idolize any of those things. You don't idolize those people. You don't idolize marriage. You don't idolize your looks. You don't idolize your material things. You just don't. So if something happens to be in a position where God tells you to let it go, let go of that job. I want you to walk away from that job. I want you to move out of that apartment. I want you to leave that person, that relationship. I want you to leave that person. Leave them. I have something better for you. We can do it, and we can do it with ease and with breeze. And if it was to hurt, it'll only be for a moment, because our hearts are righteous and we are after God's own hearts. So people don't know what to do with y'all when y'all get to that level, when you get to a point where you don't even fear death itself. But where they get to doing their witchcraft and sending death spells, you're not bothered. Because you die to self daily. So that stuff don't bother you. That stuff don't bother you the least bit. Now they don't know what to do with you. So now they're fake happy for you. This landlord, these people put so many stumbling blocks in my way that when I called to give them a notice of my move out, the only thing she could pretend to do was say, "I'm so happy for you. Sounds like you got a wonderful plan in place for yourself." You think? You thought I was going to go in there and hang myself or something? Is that? I know that's probably what a lot of you wanted. That's what a lot of your enemies want. They want you to give up and just off yourself. They want you to give up and just be gone somewhere. They want you to fear. Fear what? We don't even fear God's true people, true anointed. We don't even fear death, bro. See, we're not like y'all. We're not aging narcissists. Yeah, a lot of the people, I don't know about y'all, but a lot of the people that's been attacking me, they're aging narcissists. They're afraid of getting older. They're afraid of missing out. They're ashamed of all the things that they didn't accomplish in their younger years. And so when they see somebody pushing, striving to do better, to serve the Lord, to be as righteous as possible, not perfect, because that's impossible. Ain't nobody perfect but the Lord. But we're after his heart. See, these aging narcissists, these people that don't like what they see when they look in the mirror at themselves, they have a problem with these things. They have a problem with death. They fear death. They fear not waking up the next day. They fear not having money. They fear not having a place to stay. They fear not having clothes. They fear not having certain things. We don't fear this stuff. We're not afraid of it. And we're not afraid of you. So that's why I know for me, I can say that after 4 years of dealing with monitoring spirited people, of dealing with Athaliahs and Pharaohs and Baal Moloch worshiping people, attacking day in and day out, I didn't wither away. My skin's still clear. Still got all my teeth. Yeah. All of them. Cut my hair, but still got that too. And I got my health and my sanity. Because when you seek ye first the kingdom of God, all these things that they fear, that these narcissistic people fear, those things will be handed to you. You will be healed. If a sickness tried to attack your body, you will be healed. When death stares you in the face, you're not afraid. When you lose everything around you, you don't crumble. And that's none of God's children, but all of him. You know what I mean? All his power. So while they're still conjuring up and still going and still trying to figure out what to do to break you, newsflash, you can't. The only thing that's going to break is them brittle edges and them rotten roots down in your gums that's sour from the lies and the discord that you sow against God's children. The only thing that's going to break down is the collagen in your skin. And that's why at a certain age, you already look like you're 80, 90 years old. These people are wicked and disgusting. And especially to come up against children. Because I've been seeing in the spirit where a lot of God's children are being attacked. A lot of God's children's children are being attacked. They feel like, oh, I couldn't get the mother, couldn't get the father. Let me see if I can come against the child and try to block and hinder the child so the child can't grow up to be anything. So the child can't go to school and learn anything. So the child can't have anything or be what God called them to be. Because they're ashamed that their children and their loved ones are having identity crisis issues and all this stuff. They think they have the power to break down God's children. And if you have that much power, why can't you deliver those demons within your own household? Why can't you cast out them homosexual demons out of your own household? Why can't you stop those demons from jumping all over you? If you have that much power to break down God's children and get in his way and overthrow his power and authority. You see what I'm saying? They sick and narcissistic. And they think that God's children, they think that we don't see the stuff brewing in the spirit. They think that we don't see the attacks that they conjuring up and stuff before they start coming at us. Like we saw it. We know you went on Facebook and went on Google, put our name in, put our search in, put your little search in, and try to get in contact with people who may know us, and try to talk ugly about us and make up rumors and these horrible stories and persuade people not to deal with us, not to date us, not to be friends with us, not to hire us, not to rent to us. Like we know, bro. But you can't you wonder why you're still having issues with that sickness in your body. And it's been 6, 7, 8 years and you can't figure out for the life of you why you're not healed. You're not healed because you're hateful and you're bitter. And all that ugly on the inside is starting to come to the outer surface. And then you got acne all balled up in your face, and you melted, and got holes and scars everywhere. And I'm not talking about people that it's been in accidents or that's just truly dealing with things, right? But I'm talking about wicked people, wicked-hearted people that go to bed scheming on how to cause harm to people that's simply not paying them any attention. If anything, at most, we're praying for you and praying for your deliverance, and have been, to the point where the Lord told some of us to just shut our mouths concerning them and to get out of his way, because y'all have done so much. Y'all have dabbled in so much wicked sorcery and just darkness. God done told his people to close your mouth. Don't even utter another prayer for them. I got this. They don't know what to do with y'all no more. And I just wanted to run that word back and let y'all know that these people, you gonna get a whole lot of fake I'm happies, a whole lot of fake smiles. When y'all pull up in those new vehicles, when y'all pull up at that new job, when y'all pull up, when y'all get that new house and get that, when y'all finally get everything that the Lord said that he was going to give you, and do everything that the Lord said he was going to do for you, they're going to try to circle the block. They'll try to spin the block, come back and give you all these fake round of applause. And I'm so happy for you. And girl, yeah, didn't the Lord do it? Yeah, ain't God good? Knock it off. It burns you. So much so that your skin is melting like lava. And no matter how much Maybelline you put on, it's not going to cover up all that ugly. It's not. You see? Be righteous and you can enjoy the fruits of the Spirit. You can enjoy youthfulness and true happiness. And small things like a couple of grays don't bother you. Do y'all know that people are so wicked and so bitter that they would get angry because they got a head full of white hair and you don't? So they'll go and they'll do wicked stuff, witchcraft spells to try to make your hair fall out, or try to just wicked stuff. People are sick and nasty, y'all, out here. It's disgusting. And they think this stuff is cute and they think it's funny. But then when they go and get that yearly checkup and they hear that your cancer came back, or you have a disease that we can't treat, and that's going to ultimately come to your demise, then now they want to cry out to the Lord and scream to the Lord. But was you screaming to the Lord when you were wishing death on his people? When you were wishing death on his young and up and coming evangelists and prophets and anointed and people? Were you calling on God then? If people are sick, that's not how righteousness works. That's not how this walking with Christ thing works. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. And y'all, they have failed. They have failed miserably at trying to wreak havoc for y'all, trying to use your own words, your own prophetic messages, the word of God against you. Because everything that the Lord put in you to speak is starting, it's happening. It's taking place. It's taking place. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. But we do. And it's called lay these people, lay these folks at the feet of the Lord and leave them there. Leave them right there. Leave them right there. Those people that tried to get you fired from that job because they thought they were going to be the one to get the management position, and the Lord told you to come from out of that place and leave them there, let them have at it. They didn't even get the position. They done got fired. You left. They tried to be just like you. They tried to walk like you, talk like you, work like you. It almost took them out because they didn't have what you have. They didn't have what you had. And so then they ended up fired and laid off and all sorts of stuff. Those people in that neighborhood that did everything possible to try to get you guys kicked out. And the Lord said, that's okay, leave that place. I got something better for you. Leave that place. Leave that place. Leave it. And now they don't even have peace within their own household. Some of them, their homes done burnt up. They can't even live in it. Some of them, they're getting evicted. After they done filed 2 and 3 and 4 wrongful evictions against you, they having a hard time right now. They can't figure out their mortgage or nothing. Leave them there. Leave them right there. See, sometimes we cry out to God for vindication, and we think because we can't see the vindication that we would like to see, that God isn't vindicating us. But sometimes leaving those people right there where they are is the vindication. They fought with you so hard over that low-income apartment. Leave them right there in poverty. Fighting over something that if they died tomorrow, they couldn't even pass it down and hand it to their children. Leave them right there. Leave them there. You see? This prophetess Nah stopping through. Look, y'all take care, all right? Peace.